Hello and welcome to this week's FMIC video. Today is round 10 at the Nurburgring full circuit, so we get to do the Nordscliffe as well. Bonus! Should be a real challenge today. Let's get on with it. So, here we go. Engine revs building. Qualifying race underway. 2 laps. Trying to get a clean lap on the Nordscliffe. Gonna be interesting. We start front row, so good chance of some serious points here. But we're on the outside of it, so we're going to keep it nice and wide, because we know it's going to be... Oh dear. Yeah. Always a few people go a bit deep in turn 1, and we've gone from 2nd to 12th. Lovely start. Brilliant. Still got a good exit out the corner. We managed to overhaul Muri, 11th. Wonderful. So, now we approach the ring itself. Everyone's still tightly packed together. This is usually going to be trouble. But let's see how we fare. Currently not too bad. I expected death already. Oh, we got one off on the grass. Is he dead? No, no death. So, we managed to get through the whole first section without anybody really dying. A bit of an off track, but then JDM repeated the effort on the way out of there, giving me the opportunity to make a nice little pass going up the hill. Tight squeeze. But we made it, nice and cleanly. Let's hope the rest of the racing is as clean, yeah? So, coming off the hairpin, heading down the hill. Ian decides that the grass is far more preferable to the tarmac. Thank you very much. We do like the freebies. Oh, he's probably died. He's bounced off a JDM into a wall. Oh well. Lots of tyre smoke. Can only mean one thing. Freebies. Let's get in there. Oh, he's actually blocked Nightmare, so I'll go round the outside. All hail the mighty freebie. Although, was that technically not a freebie? Because he wasn't the one that made the accident. Either way, we're not done yet with lap 1. Mind you, we're about halfway around it right now. Anyway, it seems Davin's given us a freebie. He's got to hit a wall over there on the left-hand side. So that means points. Points just ahead, in the shape of Ernie in his blue little Macca. Well, he's supposedly that very slow down these straights, so let's get at him. Oh, and he's gone wide. Awesome. Right, here's my chance. Right, is he going to give me any room? Yes, he's giving me some room to go around the outside. Brilliant, brilliant. Oh, he's come over a bit. Oh, bugger. Right, okay. Let's just stay here on the grass. There's a few other cars coming up behind. We don't want to... Oh! Alright, so they can't even miss me when I'm not on the track. Go. Feck. So, one pit stop later. I'm here hoping that I get clean on the pit exit so I can actually try for a clean lap. I do! So, that's what it's all about on this time. It's now just keeping it clean for... I think it's 16 miles. Can I do it? Well, I must confess, I got a little worried at about here, because I was coming up behind Muri. But luckily for me, Muri spotted me and just got right out the way. So, that meant game on for getting a clean lap all the way round. Which I managed to. So, terrible position, but not bad qualifying, as it would have put me in 3rd for the main race. So, main race time. Here we go. Starting in 3rd. Remembering the mayhem from last time, I figure I'm just going to try and hang it a little wider out and see what happens. Well, that was probably a bad move, because I then went too wide, let a bunch of people through, which then got very squashed to the inside. I then had issues here with the throttle, getting it going, and then a little bump, nobody's fault, got on the grass, couldn't get back on, then another bump from Ernie. And I've gone from 2nd, well, 3rd really, all the way down to 17th, and nearly last. Only Monster behind me. Okay, we got 2 hours, either way, this isn't good, so let's roll up the sleeves and practice our dive bombing. Here we go. Nightmare, target number 1. Squeeze through, and stopped on the apex. The dive bomb is good! Okay. Now, onto the back straight to the GP circuit, and we've got Sonic, and we've got Zero, I think about going between them. I'd reconsider, probably quite wisely to be honest, because I think that was going to end in disaster. As it was, got a nice exit off the chicane. Zero got a little balked by Sonic, so I'll go round the inside for this corner here. Job done. Now on the ring. How long till death? We got a timer going. Because we've got 2 hours. Everyone should be far more careful the last time. Oh, no, that's not death. That's not death. He's actually just pulled to one side to let the train of cars go through. Got a little bit up on the curb. So that's not really a proper death. We're after carnage. We're after pure mayhem. We're after tyre smoke. And there we go. There's death. 25 seconds. See? 25 seconds in a 2-hour race. It's all it takes. We did much better the first time round. Obviously, everyone's got far too confident. Either way, that's us back up to 13th. Now, here's where shit gets really interesting this lap, because death everywhere, everywhere death. Take to the right, and somehow Zero manages to out-dive bomb me. Anyway, luckily we get back on the throttle. I think Zero must have been lining up a pass and then saw all the mayhem. Actually, I think I got out the throttle, which gave him a shot. Anyway, a little bit further on the lap, we're looking at 6th place. This drifting JDM. Let's see if we can't make a move going up the hill. He gets a little bit sideways. I think about it, but then I remember Ernie and his fastest milk cart in the West, and think, bugger that, we'll just stop him behind and just follow him up the hill. It's safer. As it turns out, that actually that Mercedes is pretty quick in a straight line too, as it goes blasting off up the hill. So probably not a bad idea to slot in behind. This corner's always interesting. And it gets very interesting as people start getting side by side at the top. Oh, it's Ernie going slow at the kink. This gives me the opportunity to actually pass JDM without risking death. And we're good. I think. He's hanging it around the outside. Yeah, he's still there. Oh, bugger. Oh no, he's backed off before carousel. Thank you very much. We will finally take that position. Oh, Ernie's got a bit sideways. Drifting the carousel. Nice touch. Nice touch. So, heading towards the back straight. Now, remember I mentioned earlier on that Ernie was a little slow? Well, this next bit is about to be disgusting, because you can see how disgustingly quick he is in the corners. Look how much he's left me behind. But for this bit, we're about to get truly vile. Oh yes. Viewer discretion is definitely advised. You see, up until about this point, he's matching me speed for speed, but now he's topped out. And we're still going, baby. Oh yeah. Easiest pass I'll make of the day. Bye, Ernie. Have fun back there. So anyway, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm now running in 5th, closing in on 4th place, Spartan. Yeah, still looking quite good. JDM's actually managed to pass Ernie as well by the looks of it, looking at that little gauge over there on the left. So I'm feeling quite nice. Oh bugger. Oh crap. Magical walls. To stop wall riding, but they just stop you dead even if you're not deliberately doing it. Not that you can tell. Oh, back behind Ernie again. Oh god. Gotta do it all over again. Good job I got 2 hours. So, heading up the hill. Getting stuck right up behind Ernie. You're nearly hitting Ernie. Having to really get out the throttle. Damn, that thing is slow. So slow. Even the Jag behind me nearly crashed into the back of me. I had to hit the brakes so hard. So anyway, kind of watching the mirrors. Kind of watching Ernie. Watching the mirrors. Now we're in the slow section. Let's see just how fast Ernie pulls away from me. Because this is going to be a real demonstration from the man. So he's already pulling away. That's just out of a freaking hairpin. Oh, gods. Oh, luckily, Ernie's gonna bend it. Hey! Oh, and I thought we all got past scot-free, but it turns out that no. No, we didn't. Sonic Sonic died on a curb. So, pit stop number 1. Where do we come out? We come out in 7th. Looks like we lost about 1,000 foot to Spartan. And Zero's right behind us. So, we're not doing too bad. A few people seem to have gone for the old 4-stop routine, 4-lap stint rather than a 4-stop routine. If English deserts me. Right, back here, once again, behind Ernie. Seems to be a familiar pattern. And we're about to see where we are on the line of pit stops. In fact, Ernie's going in, so he was one of the 4-lappers. So, that means we weren't really racing him. Not this time. So we're going up into 5th place after the pit stops have all shaken themselves out. Nice. So, now chasing down Spartan, and I think that's drifting JDM. I think we're going to be together for the whole frickin' race at this rate. As you can see, the Porsche is very fast through the corners, so the Mercedes is probably set up a bit like me for the straights. So, I'm having fun with the curbs. It's going to be a good race. But yeah. So, by the time we actually get round to the main straight, JDM's gone... Oh, bugger. I was about to say he's binned it in front of me. And he's pulled back on the track in front of me. And I'm dead. Oh god. Luckily it's just steering damage. And we're only down straight from pits, so it was a bit hairy getting into the pit lane, but not too long. And we've come out with Ernie again. Me and Ernie, destined forever to be kind of side by side by the looks of things. Anyway, this time we've caught him fairly early on the circuit and we've given him a full dose of the Bentley V8. Thank you very much. We'll have that back again. 9th place. Oof. Got a long way to go. In fact, we got over an hour to go. Still plenty of time. Still plenty of time. Victory's definitely off the cards though. 18,000 feet. So, coming to the end of what I think is lap 6 or 7, and Sonic's going into the pit lane giving a freebie. We're about to find out where I am in relation to other people who are making their pit stops. And looks like we've come out just in front of Zero. So, overall, not actually lost that much time. We were kind of battling with Zero and JDM before my little accident with JDM. But, we're only 1,000 feet behind him. That's catchable. That's catchable. And in fact, we caught it going up the hill, chasing after him and Spartan. See, the Porsche being in front now, it's a bit slow on the straight, so we actually get to close up some gap. English, please. So now we get to have some fun in here. Oh, come on! Oh, he held it right on the apex and blocked me. Never mind. I had to slam on the brakes, but that has meant that that Porsche has got way up the road. So far up the road, it's going to take a little while to catch. And in fact, going down the straight, it took us practically all of it to catch it. And they're going side by side into the corners. I'm sat here thinking, I don't want anything to do with this. This is going to get nasty! Everybody, you know, JDM's backwards. I get a little tap. Right, I don't push too hard. I'm thinking, right, Spartan will be going in the pits, because you can't just bounce off a wall like that and come away. He's not pitting. Intriguing. I wonder how long it's going to take me to pass him, because he can't be undamaged from that. As it turned out, I don't think he was undamaged from that, because it didn't take hugely long. Kind of set him up a little bit going, oh, no, it was going to take me a while. I fucked up the corners. It just wouldn't turn. I have no idea why. Either way, let's let Zero through. It's going to take me a little longer to get past that Porsche, I remember. Anyway. Into the tight twisty section. This should be an area where the Porsche is good. And we've got Zero. Kind of giving him some pressure with that fairly potent Jaguar. Life's all good. Oh, I'm a bit tight here though. Oh, I've got that curb. got our curb. Oh, it's all gone. It's all gone a bit wrong. It's all gone a bit wrong for the Porsche as well. That's let zero through. Can I get through as well? No. No. Oh, JDM's caught back up. You can see how well this lap's gone for me. Right, so I need to get past this because the Jaguar is getting away. And so does my chance for podium. Luckily, now the Porsche has made a little bit of an error, and we'll have that place. Thank you. Your 6 cylinders are no match for my 8, sir. So, another pit stop. I'm now out of sequence. Definitely out of sequence. Coming out in 8th place, not too bad. Not too bad. I'm a couple of thousand feet behind Nathel, but I know he hasn't pitted yet for his 3rd time. So, looking relatively good. And in fact, I didn't see anybody all freaking lap. So, let's find out, once again, where I am in regards to my battles. Now, I was expecting to pass Nathel. We've ended up in 3rd. We've somehow jumped everybody in the pits. That must have been a good lap. Says it was 16 miles though, so it was only equal to my best. If only we could find out what the lap times were. If only there was some technology. Anyway, that unfortunately was pretty much the end of any interesting racing for me. It was then a bit of hot lapping all the way to the end. So 30 minutes to go. I'm in 3rd place. Twiddling my thumbs a little bit. I've got 2,000 foot on the Mercedes behind me. 5,000 foot to, I think it's a Lamborghini in front. So, yeah. Go through the pit lane. I come out in 6th place, knowing that everybody else has to stop next lap. So, I'm right behind Sparta, only by 400 feet, so I'm practically a whole pit stop. Although, admittedly, it's about 1,000 feet by the time I can actually get on some throttle. So yeah, I catch him up part way around the lap. You know, he's quite quick through this section anyway, so I'm not really being held up here at all. I'm kind of running flat out because I catch him up the hill. Nice and easy. We actually don't properly get onto his tail to the main straight anyway, so we'll have that position. And like I said, he'll be going in the pits in a bit. Drifting JDM's 4,000 foot in front, so actually this Porsche has lost a lot of ground to the Mercedes. Considering, you know, everybody here was in one solid group earlier on. Either way, like I say, Mercedes pits. We'll come through. Grab our 3rd place back and go 17th to podium. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's a good solid haul of points. Winner being Davin Mate and 2nd being Orb the Roadhog. So, there we go. Last 10 seconds. Nice and easy. I seem to do my best to destroy my car in the last couple of seconds. But that'll do. That will do. So, here's the point standings now for the series as we move forward into the 2nd to last race at Laguna Seca. Enjoy!